Welcome back to the draft, brought to you by DraftKings. The last season has wrapped up. We have a new DraftKing. His name is Ryan Cohen. He ditched us in the last video. He ditched us.
Wasn't invited.
He was too cool for school. Didn't want to show up.
Thank you to Foolish Baseball for filling in last week. This week,
was invited.
We're going back to a pitcher stat for our next season. But before we start the season, we do a fun one-off draft. So, pump the brakes a little bit, have a little bit of fun. No stakes in this one. This is a really fun one. We're doing the home runs allowed draft. We're going to draft 9 pitchers. You should probably draft starting pitchers, but you can take whoever you want. And the person who drafts the roster with the most home runs allowed wins. So, guys that were giving up the long ball, I'm sure that no one's going to take a Rocky or a Red or an Oriole. So we don't even have to worry about it.
I really think the Rockies aren't the cheat code you think.
Perfect. Then you
because no one throws innings there.
Who pitches there?
Yeah,
it's 140.
I got some names.
Max.
I got some
okay.
names.
All right.
Dalton Feely, Ryan Cohen, Lucas Diversa is hosting. Ryan, you won the whole season, and you technically won the last draft because Foolish took your place. And
Good job, Foolish.
Thanks,
So who gets the first pick?
You can have it.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. I don't really know if I have one. I'm going to go with kind of an
If you don't have one, I'll take the first.
No, I have a name I want on my squad. I am taking a Baltimore Oriole. And I've taken him in a bad draft before, maybe. I'm taking Jeremy Guthrie.
You do love you some Jeremy Guthrie.
I do love me some Jeremy Guthrie. And I don't really remember when he's there. So we'll just go like 2010 Jeremy Guthrie.
A flush would have been hilarious to start.
What else?
I don't
First,
think
you can't flush unless the guy's just straight up not in the league.
Yeah.
Because we're not doing any kind of like team
Right.
requirements.
I know, Ball.
I do have that Jeremy Guthrie in 2009 has the second most homers allowed
Are you
by an
fucking
Oriole.
serious?
Wow.
In 2009, he gave up 35 homers.
Wow.
Led the league.
I would have
2010,
like 20?
his ERA came down 1.2.
Oh, that's
Okay.
good.
So way better. He gave up 25.
I'll take
fine,
25.
yeah.
I'll
25
take
is good.
25.
Woody Guthrie?
32? Is that
This land is your land.
35. Second most by any Orioles since 2000.
Holy
This
shit.
land is your
I
land.
love that you pull all that. That's hilarious.
What am I here for? You could have a monkey sit here if they aren't doing spreadsheet stuff.
We should get a monkey to sit there. Why are you singing?
Stream waters.
You sing West
This
Virginia?
land was made for you and me. That's
No,
by
it's
Woody
not.
Guthrie.
It's not, oh, okay.
Yeah. Dalt, the reason I took
I know.
Jolly to
I
go
know. Because we
first
both had the name. I knew it was very clever. I should have just kept my
there like a
freaking
name?
mouth shut.
is because the D-backs absolutely launched homers
4, to be exact.
against Lance Lynn
Oh.
in 2023.
Yeah.
Is that,
Now, he was a White Sox and a Dodger, but I think it's like 40.
It's
counting
like
both
540.
because
He
there's
led
no
the league, I
team.
think.
did Lance give up 40 homers?
Lance
this
Lynn
season?
in 2023 has the third most homers allowed of any pitcher since 2000.
That's brutal.
He
That's
gave
brutal
up
for him.
44.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
And you're right, it is between Chicago and LA, but that doesn't matter.
Right.
Okay.
I knew exactly. Yeah, I just should have kept my mouth shut.
Just throwing strikes. I
Hey,
respect
but that's
it.
number 3.
Well, okay.
There's 2 guys with more.
Okay.
I know this person had a great first half, but his second half was quite atrocious. Atrocious.
Oh, man.
First
So
pick.
close.
First pick.
I went perfect last draft. Maybe you just make me nervous.
Way too risky of a word to try.
Yeah.
in your first pick.
I could say atrocious perfectly fine.
You could have
That was
said
good.
poor. You could have said horrible.
Not great.
You could have said bad.
a known diction guy. I'm going Cutter Crawford of last year because he led the league in home runs.
He gave up 34 homers
All right.
last year.
Damn.
That's the 4th most by any Red Sox since 2000.
Is 25 not good? Is 30 the line?
I think 30 is like good pick.
Okay.
25 is like 5.
Okay.
I'd be remiss not to take Patrick Corbin because the guy just gave up a lot of runs. So
that's good.
I'm
Some of
gonna
them had to be homers.
I'm going to correlate the runs allowed to home runs, and I am going to take him. I feel like any year is safe, so we'll go in the 2020s. I'm going to say 2023.
Nice.
2023, Patrick Corbin. That's the 4th most of any national since 2000.
Wow.
He gave up 33 home runs.
Okay.
Couple great
Was that
picks.
the most he's given up or no?
He also was the 2nd most. In 2021, he gave up 37.
Damn.
Damn.
The Padres had a veteran starter who gave up a lot of homers, and then they traded him for a shortstop no one had ever heard of, Fernando Tatis Jr.
Oh, yeah.
The veteran starter went on to give up a ton of homers
You guys are good at this.
for the 2016 White Sox. But I also
What's
want the 8 that he gave up for the Padres.
You should probably say the name
Oh,
of the
James
pitcher.
Shields is
Yeah.
the name. Yeah.
Mystery.
So what year, James Shields?
16.
2016, James Shields has the 11th most homers allowed by any pitcher.
Oh, yeah.
3 and 11? Damn.
Oh, yeah.
Good shit.
3 and 11. Funny enough, it's the 1st and 3rd most given up by a White Sox.
Wow.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. That's funny.
40 home runs allowed.
You have 240?
240s. Sheesh, good
I don't think
start.
I'm
It
gonna
goes
get-
downhill from here. Don't worry. But those are the two I felt good about.
I don't know if I'm going to find like a single 40.
He gave up 9 for the Padres before he got traded, and then gave up 31 the rest of the year with Chicago.
I'd say bad trade.
I just feel like a knuckleballer in the steroid
Oh.
era probably gave up a fuck ton of homers.
This is
right?
probably
I just feel like that can't be bad. And I know that Tim Wakefield pitched every year, like a ton of innings. What's
Nice.
I think
That was great.
I think before they break the curse, he's a lot worse. And even like when they do break the curse, he still has some tough numbers. I don't know. 2001, Tim Wakefield.
Oh, no.
2001, Tim Wakefield. I believe that's the least of his career.
Come on, man.
He had a long career.
Come on.
No, in 09, he only gave up 12. But in the 2000s, it's his second least because in 2001 he gave up 13
Damn.
runs.
Did he ever have a high number? Or was
The
that
year
just a bad
before
pick?
he gave up 31.
that would've been
In
nice.
2005 he gave up 35.
Oh, so those are good
Bruh.
picks.
Yeah.
So how come he only did he pitch half the season?
He threw 168 innings, but like
He was good.
in 2000 he threw 159 innings and gave up 31 homers. So it wasn't the
All right.
the innings.
Enough's enough.
That's enough with the dilly-dallying.
Jordan Lyles.
That's a good
Oh,
pick.
yeah. Oh, yeah.
When is he the Chad innings eater? I think in 2021 he's the Chad innings eater. So that's what I'm going to say.
I was thinking 22 or 23.
I was thinking 3.
I was thinking 3 because my first year of research, but
Royals, Lyles, a lot of homers.
yeah.
So you said 2021?
I said 2021.
Alrighty, both of them I believe are good picks.
Okay.
Nice.
Yes. So in 2023 he gave up 39 homers,
Oh my God!
which is the 14th most in the 2000s.
I would have loved to have that.
But in 2021 he gave up 38 homers.
Okay, so you
He's
got
the
it.
20th most
Yeah.
in the 2000s.
Awesome. Okay. Damn. I wish that Tim Wakefield pick wasn't so ass.
I said I had 3 names that I liked,
What else you got?
and all 3 of them were on different teams.
Okay.
This is the last one that I feel good about for the rest of the draft. Lucas Giolito is on 3 teams in the span of like a week in 2023, that
Poor
summer,
Angels.
when the Angels thought that they were going for it and then didn't, like 2 weeks later.
They were a winning team when they made the trade.
Yeah. So I'll go Giolito in 23.
You know how I mentioned you got the 2 guys with that like for the White Sox?
Oh, yeah,
that
he's
were
another White
first
Sox.
and
All 3 of these
third?
are White Sox.
You have numbers 1, 2, and 3.
Oh,
as
my
far as
God.
White Sox.
Jesus Christ.
40?
Giolito gave up 41 home
Oh, my
runs.
God.
How do you keep
dude.
finding 40s?
I knew those, like, when I think of homers, I think of those 3 righties giving up homers, and now I'm out.
So
Yeah.
I hype up my guy, Wade Miley.
Oh.
That's the thing
And-
with knowing everything about him. You know when he's bad, too.
So, yeah, I hype him up when he was good with the Reds in 21. I also know in 2017 with the Orioles, he was really bad.
You know the exact number, don't you?
No, I know he led the league
I
in
kind of wish he did.
Yeah.
No.
Soft.
Yeah, sorry. I'm a fake fan.
Yeah.
I know for a fact Wade Miley in 2017 with the Orioles had 93 walks, which led the league, and I think he had a 5.68 ERA. in that-
5.61. Come on, give him some credit.
Loser.
Get a job.
But that I am hoping he gave a lot of home runs because he sucked.
Yeah.
So Wade,
Yeah, 173 whip.
Jesus.
he's really bad. he figured out the cutter, and then the next year he's really good with the Brewers.
I will say, considering his numbers are what they are, I would have expected more homers allowed.
No
It's
way.
only 25.
No, that
Needed
stinks.
that.
Yeah. The
That's
93
crazy.
walks, the
Hilarious.
1.5 strikeout to walk ratio.
You're being rude.
Before we make another pick in today's Home Runs Allowed draft, I got to thank the DraftKings Sportsbook for sponsoring today's video. The summer of baseball is in full swing. It's heating up. Midseason rivalries are taking place. Every performance has so much drama. There's no better time to get in on the action than over at the DraftKings Sportsbook, because right now, new customers who bet just $5 with promo code JMBaseball will get $150 in bonus bets instantly to spread how you see fit. So download their easy and free-to-use app right now. Use promo code JMBaseball. Bet just $5 and get $150 in bonus bets instantly with promo code JMBaseball only at the DraftKings Sportsbook. The crown is yours. Now let's get back to the Home Runs Allowed draft.
I'm going to go to a park now that is known to giving up home runs. It's Great American Ballpark.
This is what I was
Great American Small Park.
I don't know why, but I think end of career Brunson Arroyo.
I was thinking about him.
In
Yeah.
that ballpark was never a good mix. The only fear I have is I might take him with the Diamondbacks by accident. 2015 Brunson Arroyo, and I hope he's not on the Diamondbacks.
So 2011 Bronson Arroyo has the second most homers allowed of any pitcher.
Oh,
He gave up 46 in 2011.
Whoa. It's a great idea.
great idea. A bad execution.
2013, he also led the league with 32.
Damn, he would've been a good
2014,
pick.
he got to Arizona, and he didn't pitch again until 2017.
A flush.
No way.
That's
you-
impressive.
Yes.
How do you flush in this?
You can't even pick a team and you flushed.
Insane.
So you're up
No, you're not.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
you are. Oh, wow.
because the insert flush noise here.
Yeah, we're going to need a flush noise right there.
I don't think this is necessarily a good pick, but I can't do a homers draft without taking Homer Bailey.
Another name I
funny.
was thinking about.
And I really don't know what year. I know like when he's there, early 2010s, 2012.
Is that the year he throws one of his no
I
hitters?
think it is. Maybe it's 13, 14. I don't know. But I wanted Homer Bailey on
2012, Homer Bailey, he had a good year. He had 368 ERA. But he did also give up his most homers in his career. He gave up 26 home runs.
Whatever, man.
Okay, I mean, you still got the best year out of it.
It's annoying that you got the best.
Yeah, it is kind of
It's
annoying.
annoying. I feel like a Rocky is probably good, right? You mentioned before, like, who pitched the full season.
I don't
There
think
hasn't
you're
been
getting-
a Rocky yet.
I will take Sean Chacon
Nice.
Okay.
for the 2004 Rockies.
Sure, maybe. I don't think he's there.
don't
Based
think
off
he's
Lucas's
He
there?
face.
is a Rocky,
Oh.
and he did have a 7.11 ERA.
Oh.
But
How
not
many
that
innings?
Only pitched 63 innings.
And he gave up 82 home runs in those seasons.
12 home runs allowed.
Okay.
That's
63
great
innings,
ratio.
which-
Yeah.
It's not bad.
That's
I
a
will-
1.7 homer per 9.
okay. I will also take Wandy Rodriguez.
Oh.
Oh wait, no. You know
Oh.
who's better for this? I think Bud Norris gave up like a fuck ton,
Astros.
didn't he? I'm trying to think of those like horrible Astros teams.
Right.
Give me Bud Norris, which is such a baseball name, and I'll take him in 2012.
2012, Bud Norris
He's an Astro.
is an Astro. It's the second most homers he allowed in his career with 23.
Okay.
Whatever. Where are the big numbers?
I
Where are
don't.
they?
I'm out of names.
The number one overall pitcher, which I don't think you guys are going to get,
Oh.
is an Astro.
You know, there's a guy I really want to take to make Dalton happy,
Who?
but I don't know what year. So I'm just going to say his name because I'm winning.
Okay.
Trevor Cahill.
Yeah.
Oh, his eyes lit up. I think he liked up.
Now,
My eyes?
Yeah, a little bit.
That's a fun name.
He just
And I
likes
know
hearing
he
you talk.
fucking hates him.
he hates him. So Trevor Cahill's
And like, why is that?
because he's a bad D-back. That's what I'm trying to find.
Well, it's not even as bad as I.
When was he a snake?
That's a great question.
I don't know, man. 2014 Cahill.
It was actually
he's there.
his
Second-
most
D-back?
in his
Yeah.
career.
I think it's a second or third year there.
50 home runs.
All right. I don't appreciate
He's making fun of
this.
me, not you.
He's doing a voice. though.
I think it was
no,
both.
ignore the voice. Ignore the voice.
He was a little bit of a ground
Well,
pitcher, but he ground ball pitcher, but he stunk.
You'll be happy to hear.
Yeah.
Was he hurt?
One.
He pitched.
He was
110 innings. He had a 5.61 ERA.
Sounds like a ground ball
Negative
pitcher.
one and a half
was a
WARs. Kept the ball in the park. though. Only allowed 9 homers.
Oh!
Wow.
Oh! Whoa!
Come
whoa.
on, Dalton.
0.7
Make a push,
homer per
Dalton.
nine.
Let's go, Dalton.
Miles Michaelis is the name that came to mind.
Oh yeah,
'Cause I think he's pretty consistent.
What if you pick an older name, though, for fun?
for fun. I
Did you
know. I'm
just say,
trying not
quote-
to just go recent.
Oh, is that how it is,
What
huh?
the hell? Why are you guys playing for the win? You guys stink.
I said I'm trying to not go recent.
Oh. They said I'm just going to go recent.
No.
2023.
2020.
2023, he gave up the same amount of homers as he gave up in 2024.
Okay,
Couldn't really
consistent.
go wrong there. 26.
Okay.
Okay.
We're hovering in that 20, 25-ish range.
Okay.
Well, somewhat of an older name. I think you like it. It's been mentioned once or twice. Former Red and Marlin, and I think A's too, Dan Straley.
Oh.
Traded for Luis Castillo.
I don't know what the number could be. It could be good, it could be bad, and that's the name of the game. So I'm going to take Dan Straley, and I'm going to take him in like 2014 and see what happens.
Okay.
Did I take Arroyo in 14, or I said 15 for him? Okay.
I like,
didn't wanna
like that you gave Dan Straley some run.
Yeah.
That's good.
Took a recent guy and a not
You
recent
took
guy.
a chance.
Take a chance on me. If you need
Dan
me,
Straley was a great
let me-
idea.
I love that was a great idea.
In
I think
20
that should count.
In 2016 and 2017, he gave up 31
With the
homers.
Marlins.
Brutal.
So I went with him as a red because I thought the park was better.
The year with the Reds was the year he gave up 31 homers. You were wrong.
So we're doing a lot of
about
Reds.
the year. You said
was a
2014, right?
Yeah, he was still a Marlin? Oh, damn, my
No,
timeline.
2014 he was an A and a Cub.
Oh, shit.
And
I was
he only
way
threw
too early.
52 innings.
Yeah, not
Oh,
good.
yikes.
And he gave up 10 homers.
But,
Okay.
I mean,
Not the lowest one of the draft.
I still have no good
if it's a
ideas.
200 inning season, that's a 40 homer burger. So Jeremy Bonderman, Wasn't he bad?
Sure.
I thought he was like real bad.
What sport does he
Maybe.
play?
Oh, baseball.
Okay.
The Tigers are
You know Jeremy
in the
Bonderman.
World
Let's
Series
just think
in
of
06.
like bad teams.
That's
I
kind of what
should
I'm
be
doing.
Okay. I should.
It's a great
Just
strategy.
think of horrible team.
What year are they like so bad though? Is that
So you're locking in Mr.
02?
Bonderman?
I don't know.
Okay.
03 Jeremy Bonderman.
That's when that's their horrible.
That's
team.
what I'm going for.
03 Jeremy Bonderman
think
is
he's
a rookie.
Okay.
162 innings.
Okay.
So he actually
Oh,
pitched.
wow.
He gave up 23 home runs.
Okay.
That's fine.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
I know.
What's his career high?
His career high is 25.
Oh,
You're hovering.
Jeremy.
Oh, I just thought of a name. I don't know if it's gonna be good, but I'm pretty sure like later in his career he's just getting shellacked. First initial A ends with a Aaron Harang.
What could it
Aaron Harang. A year that we should take him in. So he does like his little tour of the NL East. He's like a pretty decent Brave. So I don't think I want that year. 2013. Aaron Harang.
Let's take a look. 2013.
Was he a good idea?
He was a great idea. In
Uh-oh.
08, he gave up 35 homers.
Man.
Is he around in 2013?
And pretty
Yeah.
much every year that he's in Cincinnati, he gave up 25-ish.
But not when
25
he's
is.
not in
In
Cincinnati.
2013, he is a Mariner and a Met.
No.
A Met.
And that's like big stadium city field
Yeah,
still,
no,
I
yeah.
think.
I wanted his like Philly year.
He still gave up 26 homers.
Oh,
dope. That's so
yeah.
dope.
Yeah.
That's like one of my best picks. Oh. When does he get over there?
The thoughts you're thinking.
I sure am.
What's that a reference to, Ryan?
Yoda.
Proud I be.
Nope.
Proud of
It's the minimum, I would say. I don't know.
I will
Pride.
take the man who was traded to Japan.
I thought about him for the Rockies.
I'm thinking about Kyle Kendrick. I don't think he pitched the full year.
Oh,
in
that's
Colorado.
funny. I forgot
I
about
think he
Kyle
got
Kendrick.
cut. So I don't want to take that.
I think it's high. If you know what year
Kyle
it is, I don't know what
Kendrick,
year it
that's-
is.
I think I do know the year.
In
You-
Colorado?
Go for it.
I think he's baiting me.
Shoot, no.
bro.
Shoot or shoot.
I'm not baiting you.
He's baiting me?
No.
No.
2014, Kyle Kendrick.
2015, Kyle Kendrick
Ah.
gave up 33 homers
That would've been
in
nice.
142 innings.
Wow.
God damn. What's that home run per 9?
1.8.
That is 2.1.
Holy fuck.
Not great.
Nuts. That's why when you
fuck.
said him,
Yeah.
not that 14 is bad, he still gave up 25. It's just
Okay.
that 33 is the second most by any Rocky.
Oh. Ah, Lucas, get
get
up.
down.
Oh, I'm
Lucas,
okay.
get
It's okay.
down.
Don't worry.
Oh, 25.
Man down.
I've had a nice couple picks, but that's it would have been nice to get a 30 there.
I was thinking of soft tossing lefties, and no one is a soft tossing lefty more than Jamie Moyer.
It's true.
But I don't know. I don't know the years at all. I don't even know what team he's on.
Well, you know-
06.
Okay. I think he's a Philly.
Here's what I'll tell you before even looking it up. 04, Jamie Moyer.
It's the
Most ever?
He's tied for third with 44.
Wow. Right thought? Right thought?
Give me
So
06.
let's see how 06 went.
Come on.
Give me 06.
Probably
Let him be
stop
healthy.
him.
That's all I ask.
I mean,
let him be healthy.
He threw 211 innings.
Wonderful.
That's healthy.
He gave up 33 home
Hell
runs.
yeah.
Good pick. He fell.
I love
Of
it.
the guys that could fall in this draft, he's one of them.
Yeah. I am going to go with another knuckleballer. I want to Cy Young, your guy, R.A.
I was thinking about Robert
early
Allen.
in his career. Now,
Yeah.
I have zero clue the timeline, and I just
don't know
want to
if he ever
go.
had, like a full seasons of run.
But like that first start with the Rangers, he gave up like 15 homers. Just
Yeah.
like that one
5
start.
homers in one inning, I think.
Yeah.
6, maybe.
Honestly, could I just take Brandon Pfaadt, his first start in 2023, and just take that number? No. Okay.
No,
Yeah.
Wrong.
can't do that.
Okay. All right. Settle down. I'm taking R.A. Dickey, and I just hope in 2008 he was pitching.
2008, R.A. Dickey threw 112 innings,
Nice.
which is relatively a lot for him that early in his career. But all of his big homer years were actually from the Cy Young year and on.
Oh, no.
Because before that, he didn't really pitch that much.
Yeah.
The Blue Jays were like, we got to get some value out of this guy. In 08, he only gave up 15 home runs.
Not the worst on my team.
Yeah,
That's
true.
fine.
True. Not the worst.
In 2013, he gave up 35.
Oof.
That's his first Jays year?
First
right?
Jays
His
year.
first
Yeah.
Jays year, they were like, he's going to pitch.
You know, Yamamoto has been a really good pitcher this year.
Okay.
But he's the second Yamamoto to play in the MLB, I think.
Are you taking Jordan Yamamoto?
Per sources. I'm taking Jordan Yamamoto. Marlins legend.
crazy.
Now,
Right, that's the only other Yamamoto.
oh, and that's bonus points for me. So Jordan Yamamoto played maybe, 2 years with the Marlins?
I've never heard of him.
You know Jordan Yamamoto.
He was briefly a Padre. He got a spring training invite.
Fake Padres fan.
Wow.
Whoa.
my
Good
book
to
at
know.
all.
Charlie, do you remember what years he pitched? Like 19? Is that
The
right?
Mets got him at some point. I don't think he ever pitched for us, but that was in 21 or 22.
Oh, then, yeah.
So I would
2019, Jordan Yamamoto
say,
it
I would
is.
say 19. I'll help you out.
So my mouth just was dropped. So, yep. Jordan Yamamoto. Not a great pick because his career high was 78 innings.
Yeah. Okay.
You got the year he threw 78 innings.
Bang.
But at first I didn't realize his second year was 2020. He only threw 11 innings.
He gave more home runs than
He gave up 8 home runs in 11 innings.
That's why he didn't play for a long time.
Dude, the home run per 9 draft.
And you're calling me fake for not knowing this guy?
6.4.
Yeah, that's.
In 2019, he threw 78 innings,
He gave up 12 home runs.
and he gave up 11 home runs.
What a guess.
Yes, good
Good
guess.
guess.
Honestly, not a bad pick.
Thank you.
Not terrible.
You wrote 12. It was 11.
It was 11.
Oh, I said 11.
I don't know what year he did this, but I know that Chan-Ho Park gave up 2 grand slams in 1 inning. So he gave up at least 2 homers.
Oh, I saw someone. Sorry.
Chan-Ho Park did this to Fernando Tatis Sr.
Junior.
Junior.
That was
Nicely
that was a
done.
little-
Is that in between junior
Yeah.
and senior?
They're related?
No. Senior, it was late April. I think it was April 23rd.
What year?
That's what I need. I can't remember. 2001, Chan-Ho Park?
So what I can tell you, the anniversary, it was 1999.
All right, doesn't matter then.
And that was his career high for home runs. He gave up 31 that year.
That would have been good.
The logic was there.
2001 is his most of the 2000s. Then.
All right.
He gave up 23.
Okay.
Cool.
It was
I actually-
99, huh?
I have a number that I think will be big.
Oh.
After he was the sensation of all sensations, Hideo Nomo was not good. Hideo Nomo, 2000. Please be good.
Padres front office executive.
Real?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
You were right. He started giving up some home runs.
A ton of
In 2000, he was a Detroit Tiger
Okay.
I did not know he was tired.
and gave up 31 home runs.
Nice pick.
Nice pick.
Nice pick.
I think he's like a Red Sox and a Met, too, and he's just never good again.
Red Sox also, yeah.
What's the best answer possible left?
The
The
number one
Astros guy.
answer is still out.
That
out
Oh,
there.
that Astro.
Go with Brett Oberholtz.
I'm going to try and hunt for it. I'm going to
Take your
try and
time.
find it.
You said we don't know it.
I mean, it's a name that you guys have heard of, but like, do I think you're just gonna pull it? No. It is the deficit right now. If
Okay.
you're 48 down. It's
Oh, but
48.
I think I know.
then just don't go.
I think I know who it could be. I'm going to throw a fat fucking dart.
Do it.
Throw your fat fucking dart.
And I'll credit Jake because Jake brings up this guy a lot as like one of his guys.
This is the type of guy who
And he was
you're
like,
on the right track so
he was
far.
like, I think he was like a known hothead, and he was in those like early 2000s teams that were kind of good. So my final pick to hopefully put pressure
No
on him,
idea what you're going here.
Jose Lima is my final name, and I'll say 2003.
Oh, is that
Fuck,
the year?
dude.
Or the name?
Is it Jose Lima, right?
Lima is correct.
Wow.
2000 Jose Lima gave up 48 home runs.
Oh,
That would have been great.
just doubled up too. Jose Lima 2000 is my pick.
Yeah.
2003 Jose Lima was hurt.
Oh.
And he was in Kansas City, which is a tough park to hit homers in. He gave up 7.
That's worse than
2003.
9.
That's pretty much a summary of my whole draft
Yeah.
right there.
Oh my God, dude. I was so excited for a very, very brief second there.
That's a great idea. I should take a Padre. But it's Petco. It's like not that good.
Oh.
It also doesn't matter.
It also doesn't matter. Yeah, it doesn't matter.
You are very
Yeah, yeah,
much.
yeah.
Take
It doesn't
someone
matter.
fun.
It doesn't
Ta-
matter.
Take someone who you know gave up no homers in a season.
0. You know who I'll take?
Yeah.
Who you taking?
No idea if this is a good pick. Probably not. The only player in the history of Major League Baseball to take the letters of his name you can
Okay.
spell out San Diego Padres, Odrisamer
Despaigne.
Despaigne, 2014.
Made the video.
I've now learned what to type in to get that name. As always, I'm just like, what the fuck?
You're here to learn.
What year you did?
I said 14.
2014. He's a rookie.
He was good.
He kept the ball in the park. Is
Yeah.
what he did. He gave up 6 home runs.
Nice.
Oh, that's worse.
And it's worth a 7.
Jose Lima. Damn, I can't believe I found that name and didn't get the year.
Odrisamer.
God damn it, dude.
I'm going with known ground ball pitcher. He had a great 2018 with the Milwaukee Brewers. Chase Anderson.
Oh, this you'll get some bumps
Chase
here.
Anderson Field.
Chase Anderson Field, damn straight. And so 18, he's good with the Brewers, but he pitched a little bit with the Snakes prior to that, and I'm going to say 2016. Fuck!
It's funny because 2018 he led the league in homers.
Oh!
That's his career high. Like, I thought you had it. You said 2018 Chase Anderson.
Oh, this is a tough one for us. This is a brutal one.
But 16, you said that's his second most. He
Okay.
still gave up 28.
Nice.
Oh, shit. He's going to beat me.
Nice. Nice. If I land this bottle flip, I automatically...
extra homers.
No, I automatically win. I don't name a name.
Okay.
And we end the video right
Yeah.
now. Fuck! No!
The same idea.
Wouldn't you want me to...
Pick.
Okay. I am taking Russ Ortiz
Oh!
of the Diamondbacks.
This is a great pick. All he did was give up homers.
Yeah, he wasn't great. So the only thing I fear is fear itself. But besides that, I'm also afraid of him getting hurt. Because I know he signs the contract in either 04, 05, and he's bad. But I think he gets hurt. Is it 04, 05? He's an all-star at the Braves. I think prior to that. But which year is it? You know what? Diamondbacks in 2004 were awful. Russ Ortiz, 2004.
Yeah, he leads the league and wins with the Braves, and that's how he gets that money.
Russ Ortiz in 2004 gave up 23 home
Okay.
runs.
So I got
All
last.
right.
The final standings. In third place with 200 homers allowed exactly.
Nice.
Jolly Olive.
A lot of
Round
homers.
numbers.
OCD is huge there.
Oh, I had a streak of winning the one-off drafts. It's over.
Oh.
I'm back, bro.
Yeah, you're kind of back. It's annoying.
In second place with 205 homers allowed, we've got
Winner.
Dalton Feely. Just eked him out there with the Russ Ortiz.
Thank you.
And then with
Dalton.
245 homers,
Not that
pretty firmly in first, the draft king himself,
Enjoy what was.
Ryan Cohen.
I'm coming. That was fun. I had fun.
That was fun.
I had fun.
I had fun.
I had fun. All right, next week begins our new season. It is a pitching category, so let us know what stat you think we're doing. Comment down below that Ryan's crown looks good, but it's not shaped right for his head, so he probably shouldn't wear it past this season.
And he won't wear it again.
Subscribe to the channel, and we'll see you next Monday for the next draft.